All right, everyone, let's see if I can do this in one take. This is my 2004 Dodge Sprinter 2500. Yes, it does have over 500,000 miles on it. I know it doesn't look like that. That is because I put a lot of work into it. This does not have the original engine. I pulled the engine out and put in a lower mileage engine. I believe it's 150 on the block. And then I went through and basically rebuilt it as much as I possibly could. We have new turbos, new cylinder, new injectors, new fuel rail, new water pump, new high pressure pump, all new coolant hoses, new radiator, new AC condenser, new receiver dryer, turbo boost hoses. Basically anything that I possibly could replace on this, I did. I wanted to make this go for another 500,000 miles, so I spared no expense. Also, while the engine was out, I put a lot more heat shielding to try to cut down on the noise. Doesn't help as much as I would have liked. I also rewrapped the entire engine bay harness to protect it from any kind of water or heat or debris. It's got a nice AGM battery in it. It is all up to date on all of its maintenance. All new glow plugs, new fuel filter, fresh oil change, good to go. It is currently sitting on my snow tires. My snow tires are Hankooks. They are sized 245/75 16s. They work really, really well. It's getting chilly here in the Midwest, so I popped them on. It will come with the summer tires included as well. You'll have to figure out how you're going to fit that. This van has zero rust. Zero. It was in very, very good condition, but the paint had some flakiness to it, so I decided to get it repainted in the factory Arctic White. It is a very good paint job. I'm very happy with the way it came out. No, it is not a 4x4. I've had a lot of people ask me about that. It just has big tires on it and it has a lift kit on it. I forget the name of the lift kit. Previous owner put it on and I forgot to ask him what it was. Speaking of the previous owner, he put these two windows in. They work excellently. He did a really good job with the installation. They're nice sliding windows that have bug screens in them, so when we take this camping, it works amazing. It's able to have lots of fresh air without letting the bugs in. Speaking of camping, it is a pseudo camper. Most of the time I use this as a pickup truck. I have a second row for my kids and I can still fit an 8-foot sheet of plywood in the back. However, we like going camping, and so whenever we'd go camping, I built this bed frame so that we can fit a full queen size bed in the back of here. We all cuddle up as a family. It is very cozy. This is completely insulated. I used spray foam insulation for both sound deadening as well as heat insulation. And so whenever we camp in this, we have never had a problem with being cold. It's got 12-volt puck lights that work really, really well. They're low amperage, so they won't drain your battery down. Max air fan works excellently. You can turn that on, open the windows, and it'll keep you nice and cool in here during the summer. It has a 2,000 watt inverter. This works really well. Whenever we're in here, we keep our electric camping fridge with us, and so that runs the camping fridge just fine without any problems whatsoever. It also has little sockets for the kids' chargers for their tablets or anything when we're going on a long road trip. That inverter is connected to the back of house battery. The back of house battery is an AGM battery that is back here. And I have a very simple but functional electrical system. So we've got the little fuse box. We've got a smart battery isolator. So this will connect and disconnect depending on the voltage. So if it drops too low, it'll automatically disconnect. I also have a manual disconnect here via this breaker. So if you ever sitting there and you run in your fridge for a really long time, you want to make sure you don't drain down your starter battery, hit that button and it will disconnect from the starter battery. Vehicle is in excellent condition. I worked really hard to keep this really nice, as well as fix anything that was missing or broken. This whole van has been really a passion project for me the last year. I've really enjoyed it. I've really liked having it, but I would like to upgrade to a bigger van. The bed is built in two pieces, so it can come apart with one person. And it has plenty of storage underneath that we would constantly use while we were camping for all of our gear. I put Euro taillights on it. I think they look cool, as well as a tire carrier. I think it looks cool and it is functional. You don't have to crawl around on the ground to try to get to your spare. Like I said, the body is in excellent condition. If you saw this, you would not think that it was 500,000 miles, and yet it is. Transmission was gone through with a new conductor plate. I went ahead and did full trans service as well as rear differential service. I'll start this thing up. That is the current mileage right now, 544, 247. It will go up as I drive it more, of course. I really like these vans. This is the one that I was really excited to keep. Like I said, I would love to keep it, but after having this one and doing the build out, I'm actually excited to do the next one. The next one's probably going to be in a bigger van and with a little bit more things on it. So this is gonna go to some happy owner who's gonna be able to put another 500,000 miles on it and take it on many adventures. All right, everyone, if you have any more questions, please contact me on Facebook. That's where I have this listed, and I'll try to answer any questions that you have. Thanks.